everybody, welcome back to Bird Aerial. Hi, Rosie. I'm going to try it with all the kiddos in the yard. So never mind them. If they end up blocking the camera, we'll just keep going, keep pushing through. So this is a new channel, so if you really enjoy this video and can get something out of it, please press the like button and subscribe, because I'm going to be putting out material on hammocks, silks, and hoop tutorials, movement skills, tips and tricks, and a lot of conditioning videos and follow alongs for stretching and conditioning, and overall just working out and getting in shape for aerial. So anyways, I don't do any editing, so I'm pretty naive when it comes to the whole video process. So this is all one take. So I'm sorry if it's not the best quality, but it is what it is for the moment. And hopefully as things progress along, I will be able to make it better as I learn through the process. So anyways, I appreciate you guys being here today. We're going to do a quick, 10-minute or so warm up, an aerial warm up, and we're going to just get the body moving, get the blood pumping. It is so important to always warm up before doing aerial, because it really keeps the injuries at bay. And once you get injured, you're kind of out of the game. So we want to prevent injuries, of course. So warming up is really, really crucial. Plus, it helps get you stretched out, so you can get your stretching in. We're just going to do a quick 10-minute one today. We're not going to isolate any kind of stretch routines, with splits or anything like that. But this is just a great kind of get it going, get the blood pumping, and get all of our basic muscles ready to get up in the air and work. So anyways, without further ado, let's get going. And yeah. So we're going to start off, sorry girls, look out. We're going to start off with jumping jacks. We're going to do some jumping jacks. Let's do a round of 30 to start off, and then we'll move into some other exercise, and you just follow along. You need to take a break, drink your water. Drink water right now before we get going. Let's take a water break together. I'll be doing more of these videos inside too, the ones that don't necessarily require being in the air once the winter kicks in, since I do have an outside rig. There is a training studio here, but it's often very crowded in the winter, so difficult to film. But anyways, let's do our jumping jacks. We're going to start with 30. Ready? And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, let's keep moving. We're just gonna tap our hands, put our hands up, and try to do high raises with our knees. Move around in a circle. Whatever you need to do here. Really keep and moving. Take them to the back. Butt. Nice. Okay, 20 more jump jacks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Check it out. Nice. Good. All right. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to warm up our shoulders and our arms. So we're going to do shoulder rolls, really feeling those go all the way back, accentuating the movement, enjoying the movement, Really trying to make sure it's just your shoulders that are rolling back. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Take it the other direction. Doggy drama. Nice. Alright, now let's do some arm circles. We'll do them together first. The backward directions first. We're going to go in both directions on all these arm exercises. Big circles. Other direction. Good. All right. One arm. A little bit faster. Didn't even check the time here. See how long. Sorry, guys. Okay. Right. Other direction. Other arm. Making circles, big circles in both directions. Good. Nice, nice. Pull the shoulders down. Arms straight out, nice and strong and straight. And do pulses. Down. Really pushing down. Really engaging all through the arms, down the shoulders. Lift up the palms, facing upwards. Pulse up. Good. Okay. We're going to flick our hands like we're flicking off water. Good. Shake it out. All right. Let's just do side to side with our heads. So get it to both sides. Nice and easy. Nice and gentle. Breathing. Enjoying the moment. And then take it back and forth. Chin to chest. Get back. Okay, now we're going to do full rotations. One direction. Nice and slow here. Try not to hunch up those shoulders. Other direction when you have a moment to get to the spot that feels right. Good. Come to a stopping point. Come forward. Good. Now put your hands in front of you. Turn your palm outward. Use your other hand to press those fingers down into your palm so you get a nice little stretch along here. Stretching out the wrists in this lower arm area. Good. Bring it up. And palms down to the ground here. Got my my feet slightly more than hips width apart. Coming down. Trying to hinge at the hips. So instead of using your back, you're really trying to get your hip bones to touch your thighs. You've got your hands on the ground. You can take them back here if you'd like. You can have them behind your ankles. That feels good. Or if you're not there, just wherever you're at. Try to pull your crown down and try to remember to hinge from the hips. Straight legs if you can. And just feel into that. Let's take some breaths. You can kind of bob around here. Hold your forearms. Twist around a little bit. And just feel the stretch back here. And also pushing down your head to the mat. Good. Now bring your feet all the way together. You do the same thing. Palms to the ground if you can. If not, up here. But you're going to focus on not just rounding your back, but once again, trying to get the belly to the thighs as much as you can. We're all a work in progress here, so. Good. Okay, walk it forward and get into a downward dog sort of position here. Really pushing into those shoulders, heels to the ground. Do some walking here. Walk it out. Woo, Rosie. Pushing the shoulders down, getting a nice little stretch there. Good. From here, we transition into our plank. Hands are right under the shoulders, butt is not in the air. We're really engaging our whole body here. Nice straight back. Let's do some rocking forward and backwards, making sure we don't lift that butt. Engaging, strong in the shoulders. Mosquito. Good. All right, drop your knees. Go back into a child pose. So we're going back, arms straight, pushing the shoulders down. Just a little nice shoulder stretch here. Push them down towards the ground. From here you can take an arm through if you want to get a little added stretch there. Do that on both sides if you do it. Nice. Very nice. So from here we're going to do some cat-cows. We're going to warm up the back a little bit. Curve. Do our chin to our chest. Really arching. Really accentuating that movement. Really looking up. Really arching the back. Sticking out the butt. Alright? I'm going to get a little movement going here. I can kind of get a flow motion. Warming up that back. Do some full body rolls. Just rolling your entire body, the spine. Take it both directions. Warming that up. Good. Okay, take your hands out a little bit, hips to the ground. And then you're going to position yourself into your cobra, keeping your hips on the ground, feet on the floor, pushing down into your hands here. Do a nice stretch in the back, pulling the shoulders down, away from the ears. You can look behind you, towards your feet. We'll add an extra stretch. Good. Back to child pose, just to stretch that back out from that. Very nice. All right, from here, we're just going to quickly move into our lunges here so we can work out our legs and get that part of the body happening. You can stay here if you want. Try to keep your knee in line with your ankle here. Try to think of your hips going straight forward. Pelvis, you can push it down, like push it forward, and that gives you a little bit more in the front hip area. I like to be up like this. If you want to go a little more, you can put your hands up. Really push down through that back leg, stretching out that front hip area of the straight leg. Hi. Oh, you can't lay there. Okay, drop the back knee. And then We're going to bring our chest over our flexed front foot. You can point it too, but do it both ways. I like it flexed. You're going to try to have your chest over your knee, stretching out the muscle in the leg here. Rock it out a little bit. If you have your split, do your split for a second. Mine's not great right now, so I'm going to move along for that. And actually another great one we can do for the stretch. For splits, you know, of course, is our pigeon. We'll go ahead and do that real quick. You would be up for this. Or you can go down. Swing that other leg around, do pigeon on the other side. Actually, let's go into a lunge on the other side and do that whole sequence in the same order. So, lunge, opposite direction of where you were, wherever you're at in your lunge, whichever variety. Hips going forward, pelvis tilted inward, really giving a stretch. Play around here to feel that stretch right here in your hip. Pushing downward towards the ground. Drop the back knee. Oh, Ozzy, move. Go ahead and drop the back knee. Okay, belly over the front leg, flex the foot. You can point it if you want as well. Play around with it. Feeling that stretch along the back of the leg, chest to knee. Good. Rock it out a little bit here. Got your split on that side. You can do it on that side. This one's going to be terrible. Sorry, don't even look. And then we can go into frog. Up or down here. Doing both maybe. Good. All right. So let's go ahead and just finish off just a little bit of a middle straddle. It doesn't have to be huge here. And then we're just going to stretch from side to side. Switch directions, your own speed. Once again, chest to knee, not thinking so much about arching the back, but more bringing that belly and chest to the knee itself. Really pushing those knees down. I have a tendency to have a really bent knee, so I just have to remember that. If you have a pole or something you want to hold on to here, or an object, a counter, anything, you can always use that as leverage to kind of lean and push in, which helps with the stretch here. I'm slightly using my mat, but just going to rock back and forth on your hips here. And trying to open up our straddle a little bit, and then wherever you're at right here, just go ahead and stretch out. Good. Now I just want to finish off with a few more exercises, just wrap that up, that little nice little leg thing with the butterfly. And I also always want to remember to try to get my hands and wrist and not neglect those. So, oh, almost forgot. What warm up for aerial would not be, wouldn't be complete without a forward fold over. So you're gonna bring your chest to your legs, just wherever you're at here. Straight legs. Take some breath. Trying to get that belly to chest. Belly to knees. Excellent. All right, so now let's finish off with the wrist. So what you're going to do is you're going to be on all fours, and you're going to take your hands and you're going to turn them. You know, if you're like this, it's going to be like this, basically. So my hands are turned over, put them down, and I'm in all four positions. So I'm going to do little circles here and really feel that stretch in my wrist. You can play around by leaning back more into that pressure. That's pretty intense. The circles are, I think, less intense for me. So you'll just do that in both directions, kind of play around with that. I love the stretch. Move, Rosie. And then once you come out of this position in your hands, move. You're gonna bring them inward. Kind of awkward, just wherever you're at with that. And same thing. Just get some circles in there in both directions. Kind of lean into the different directions. Feel where it feels good to do that. And just always take a moment just to kind of remember your hands. Come up on your fingertips. Roll your palm up. Feel that. Shake it out. And that is the warm-up for today. I hope you're feeling all stretched out and warmed up and ready to nail it on the silks. So thank you for joining us today in the backyard, and thanks for flying, and we'll see you soon. Say bye, Rosie.